from the devil. We can never give enough thanks to Allah for raising up the most honorable Elijah Muhammad.
Yes, sir.
We'd like to thank Allah and His Messenger for being one in our midst in this time of trouble, when the world is confused, the people are lost. We thank Allah for teaching Brother Minister Basil Muhammad.
Yes, sir.
In their name, we greet you in three words of peace, the lights around faith.
Alaikum salam, sir.
How's everyone feeling?
Fine, sir.
It's another beautiful day.
Yes, sir.
It's going to be warm and hot. But it's going to be a beautiful day. You know, when you out here in this heat, you don't talk as much. You concentrate more. You don't mess around as much when you're out there. You're more focused. And we are taught that hell is a place of torment and affliction, pain, suffering. But the Quran says it's to get you right. That's right. Think about it. So in all our doings, there's all kind of ways to make us adjust our ways, to make us adjust our thinking. And since our people have only known Christianity, we have to get out there and have them to adjust their thinking.
Yes, sir.
They know they are in hell. They're looking for a way out. We are the way out. We who believe in the teachings of the most honorable Elijah Muhammad. We are the way out for the black man and woman. We're not thinking about everybody else. We're thinking about our people first. After we get our people, then we can worry about everyone else. If I'm in a fire, me and my brother, and someone else, I'm going to make sure I get my brother out first. And then if I can, I'm going to get someone else out. But that is the way it is. So our brothers and sisters are in this house of fire. Christianity. We have to get our brothers and sisters out of that house of fire.
Yes, sir.
So that they will be at peace. We all want peace. Is that not right?
Yes, sir.
The Honorable Elijah Muhammad teaches us that Islam means peace. That is the root meaning of Islam, peace. Something that our people have not known in this day and time. The masses of our people are hungry, naked, and out of doors. They're waiting on a mystery God to feed them. But they can get out there and do something for self. But being raised under Christianity, they're going to keep wanting to wait for the white man to give them something.
Think about it.
A man that sits at home and waits for something sits there and starves until he changes his thinking. Once he changes his thinking and say, I'm hungry, I need to eat, I want to live, then he stands up and goes out and finds him some food. That's true, right? We are food. Islam represents freedom, justice, and equality.
Yes, sir.
It's for the black man. It teaches us that we can be free. The sun shines on everyone, no matter whom it is.
Yes, sir.
It's free to shine on everyone. This moon, and we have the star. The star represents justice. The moon represents equality. That's what we offer our brothers and sisters. Freedom, justice, and equality. There's no big I's and little U's here in Islam.
Yes, sir.
We are brothers and sisters.
Yes, sir.
We are here to help one another obtain perfection, obtain God. That is our job, to bring our sisters up out of this devil condition. We see the filth out here, and no one is trying to change it. The preachers are not trying to change it of Christianity, are they?
That's
You
right.
see, there are black preachers and our people, black preachers, who are being married, homosexual preachers being married
That's right.
and raising boy babies.
That's what
That's
it is.
right.
This is filth. This is not of God.
Think
That's
about
right.
it. Think about it.
As in the days of Sodom and Gomorrah, so shall it be at the end of time.
Yes,
That's right.
sir.
Brothers and sisters, We are at the end of time.
That's right.
All the signs are there.
Yes, sir. Yes, it is.
All the signs are there.
Yes, they are.
So brothers and sisters, we must adjust our thinking. It's true. We must adjust our attitude.
That's right.
You know, a brother said to me that he's a curse. Because he says God hasn't done nothing for him. He said he prayed and God hasn't done anything for him. But what have you done for yourself?
Yes, sir. Think about it.
What are people doing for themselves? Just because things befall on you that are not good, but you got to understand, we put ourselves in those positions.
That's right.
Yes, sir.
If we don't change our environment,
Right.
negativity will continue to befall on us.
Right.
But if you raise yourself, put yourself in a positive atmosphere, positive things will happen to you and I.
That's right.
So we're not a curse. None of us are cursed. But
Right.
it's the place we put ourselves in.
That's right.
This right here is not going to get us nowhere.
That's true.
We know from the past to the present, and we can take a glimpse into our future of tomorrow and see that we're not getting nowhere with Christianity, slavery, suffering, and death.
That's right.
This society is a Christian society that you look out and see every day. This society is teaching our young children filth, dirty dancing,
That's right.
how to be a prostitute.
That's
The
right.
men want to be pimps. That's how they what's up, pimping. This is how the white man has geared our people to act. You hear white people talking like that. But you hear the black man talking like this.
That's right.
The messenger teaches us the nation rises no higher than the woman.
That's right.
So if we down in our woman, we're not going to rise.
Right.
We must raise the black woman.
Yes, sir.
These are the teachings of the most honorable Elijah Muhammad.
That's right.
This is reality. We can see that. We see that every day. So we must make a change.
Yes,
And we
sir.
have one in our midst who can help guide us to make that change. One who can help guide us to feel more empowered to get to our people. One who has been taught by the most honorable Elijah Muhammad
Yes, sir.
over 3.5 years.
All praise be to God.
Who studied under the message.
Yes,
Who
sir.
opened temples for the message.
Yes, he did.
Went and brought houses for the message.
Yes, sir.
Went across the country in the name of the messenger.
That's right.
To greet the people.
Yes, sir.
A brother went out into the fields and helped pick cotton with the people. Just to teach them as they pick cotton. I seen a movie of him in the trees picking fruit. After they picked fruit, he would teach the people. This is a brother who loved our people. This is a brother who was taught how to love our people by the most honorable Elijah Muhammad.
That's right.
You know, most of us, we grow up, we don't love our people. That's why our people are still saying nigga. Saying it in a violent way. You know, you walk by your brother, and they looking at you, or your sister, they looking at you all evil. Why? Because we have no love for each other. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad teaches us this is the churches, the preachers, who cause us to fight and kill one another.
That's right.
Think about that. They cause us to fight, kill one another. in this
That's
day.
right. Yes,
Because
sir.
they teach us no love for self. They teach us to love this society and who is the ruler and guide of this society.
white
It
man.
is the white man.
That's right.
So all your focus is always to this almighty dollar has the white man's picture on it. That is what the people look up to. So there's no love for the black man and woman. We hate each other. We hate ourselves.
Yes, sir.
Look into the world. Do we turn the weapons of murder on ourselves? Do we turn guns and knives on? Do I pull the gun? Do I try to kill my own self, my own physical body? No. But our brothers and sisters will turn the guns and knives on you because you look like them. But they won't just take the knife and poke themselves, but they will poke you and they will shoot you. You see, brothers and sisters, it is because of Christianity. This is what they have embedded in us.
Yes,
Nigga
sir.
ain't nothing.
That's
And never
what they
will
say.
be. They don't teach you that we were the rulers of this world.
That's right.
That's right.
We built pyramids.
Yes,
we
sir.
the kings and queens of the planet Earth.
That's
The gods of
right.
the universe.
Think
That's
about
us. We're the
Yes,
original
sir.
man.
That's right.
They are the Caucasian men. They are the skunks of the planet Earth.
That's
But
it.
they won't
That's right.
teach you that.
Right.
But they show you in their movies, Quest for Fire. Anyone seen Quest for Fire? Cavemen running
Yes,
around.
sir. Yes, sir.
You know, just running around doing whatever. You know,
That's
had no
it.
civilization.
That's them.
Stayed in the cave.
Yes,
How did
sir.
they get to the cave?
Good question.
About that.
Unless to say we ran them out.
Right.
Where did we run them from?
Think about
Brothers and sisters, you keep coming, you will find out this information.
it. Yes, sir.
So brothers and sisters, without no further ado, I'm going to bring up Brother Minister Basim Muhammad.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So let us move on.
Yes, sir. Teach, brother.
So brothers and sisters, our time is critical.
Yes, sir.
We have to start turning to one another,
That's right.
to love one another,
Yes,
to
sir.
elevate one another. Just to put a simple smile on a brother's face or a sister's face.
That's right.
It's wonderful
It is.
because that shows love.
Yes,
You know,
sir.
the Honorable Elijah Muhammad teaches us our greeting is the best greeting. Peace be unto you.
That's right.
That's the best greeting one can greet one another.
Yes, sir.
The scriptures read when Jesus and all the prophets went in amongst the people, they said, peace be unto you.
That's what it says.
They wish them peace. Let's dialogue in peace and happiness and joy to one another. This is the way the Honorable Elijah Muhammad teaches us intelligent people of God greet one another.
That's right.
He teaches us we don't greet one another in the greetings of hello.
No, sir.
Because when you think about the word hello,
It is.
you're thinking about where the devil resides.
That's what they say.
That's right.
And when I say where the devil resides, I'm talking about from the perspective of Christianity. What they teach you about the devil, they teach you the devil is down deep in the earth. Right?
That's what they
the
say.
devil is the Lord of hell. Is that not right?
That's
right.
But in this low under the ground, but their greeting is hello. But they say they follow the true God. They say that Jesus, whom they love, and who they say is coming back to you and I, is coming back on the cloud somewhere, up in heaven. Is that not right?
That's right.
But to show you how messed up their minds is in Christianity, they say hello when they greet their brother and their sister, when they should be saying heavens up to one another.
Teach, brother.
Therefore, they don't know what they have been taught. See, because Christianity, as the Honorable Elijah Muhammad teaches us, is a deceptive religion.
Yes, sir.
Speak on it.
The Honorable Elijah Muhammad teaches us that they take our brother who's a prophet, Jesus,
That's right.
who knew nothing about Christianity, who taught freedom, justice, and equality to the people.
That's right.
After he died, they put this name on him. This name is dependent on a man. Islam is independent of man.
That's right.
See, this is dependent on man. God is independent. His way of life is independent of man. Brothers and sisters, we are in a serious time today. Our people lack knowledge. We have to get this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Our young brothers and our young sisters need this. We have to do a better job at raising our young people.
That's right.
Because it is this generation that has to make the change.
That's true.
If they don't make a change, our young brothers and sisters are going to keep up winding up on the next 48.
That's right.
That's
They're going
right.
to wind up on these prison reality shows.
That's
Yeah.
We
right.
don't want our people. I don't want my children on no next 48.
That's right.
I don't want my children in these prisons.
That's right.
Not me. So I have to raise my children the way I was raised.
Yes, sir.
You know,
Praise be the Lord.
let's not get it wrong. Brothers and sisters, I have been rebellious before.
That's right. I understand.
My father has chastised me,
Yes,
brothers and
sir.
sisters,
Yes, sir.
to the point that I have walked out. But the love of Islam keeps me here.
Yes, sir.
And the love of Islam has been embedded in me since I was a child.
Yes, sir.
So I told my father, maybe I was 30-some years old, and I told him, I thank you for the way you raised me.
Yes,
That's
sir. Yes, sir. Praise be the Lord.
Because knowing Islam and seeing what is out there, if my father didn't raise me the way he raised me, I could be dead. I could be a statistic,
Yes,
like
sir.
our brothers and sisters.
That's right. Think
But my
about
father was strict on us.
it. Think about it.
He made us study our lessons.
That's
We
right.
didn't want to study our lessons. We were children, wanted to go out and play.
Yes, sir.
But we didn't know, and that's the thing, we don't know what someone is preparing us for tomorrow.
That's right.
And he prepared us for tomorrow.
That's right.
So I stand in front of you from yesterday to today.
That's right.
Because, brother
Praise
minister,
be the Lord.
my father prepared me to stand up.
Yes, sir.
That's right.
So we must prepare our children for tomorrow.
That's right.
We must be strict on them. We must talk to them. We must have patience with them.
That's
We
right.
must not beat them because they're screaming. We must not whoop them and tell them to sit on the corner because they ask you questions. Why this, daddy? Why this, mama? Why? Leave me alone. No. Sit there and have patience with your child.
That's right.
The devil is not going to have patience with your child.
No,
That's
sir.
right.
No,
The
he's
devil
not.
is waiting
That's right.
to take your child,
Right.
to
Yeah.
lock them up, and put them in their prisons, so they can use them as a tool and a fool, as they did
That's
outrightly of us, our foreparents in the past.
Yes, sir.
Because in the prisons they put them to work. They give them 15, 20 cents, and they work all day, hard labor. License plates, clothes, whatever. These private institutions are after our people. And they're under Christianity. They're under the devil.
That's right.
Yes, sir.
They're here to use us, brother. They don't want to let us go. But it is up to us,
Yes,
as the
sir.
Honorable Elijah Muhammad teaches us. It is up to us to remove this evil and wicked devil
Yes,
That's
sir.
right.
amongst us.
That's
All right.
How do we do that? By getting the truth to the people.
True.
That's right.
When the people know the truth, and the people start standing up for the real truth
Yes, sir.
that the most honorable Elijah Muhammad teaches.
That's
When the
right.
people learn of this truth, they stand up and they start teaching their brothers and sisters, and we start turning to one another.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And when we turn to one another, we stand strong.
That's right.
When we stand strong, that means we together in unity.
That's right, sir.
Yes,
That
sir.
means we walk in a line.
That's right.
That means we are pushing out falsehood.
That's true.
That means we are pushing out the devil from among us. The righteous Muslim, we push the evil and wicked thoughts out of our brain,
That's right.
out of our mind. So therefore we push the devil out of us.
Yes, sir.
So when we push the devil out of us, when we don't think like him, when we don't act like him, we don't participate in his society, in his world, in his events,
That's right.
then, brothers and sisters, we stand up as a free man.
That's right.
Yes, sir. That's right.
You cannot harm a free man.
That's right.
When we are all walking together as free men, and when I say men, I also mean women is included in that man.
Yes,
But
sir.
when we walk as free men, no one can stop us.
That's right.
Because in unity is power.
It sure is.
Power is force. What is God? What is the supreme being? He is power and force. So if we walk together in His name, then we walk in power and force.
Right.
Therefore, if we can walk in power and force, we can change the reality of our world.
That's right, sir.
So we push out evil and wickedness. We remove and pull down this flag. And we won't hear no more talk of Christianity.
That's right.
If we remove, we won't hear no more talk of this devil. You see, this part of the earth, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad teaches us, is going to burn. But you love this part of the planet earth. But this part is going to burn. How many believe this part is going to burn?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
If you don't, just say you don't.
Yes, sir.
How many people don't believe it's going to burn? Yes, sir. How many believe that this part of the planet earth is described in the Bible?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
That's
sir.
right. It's described to you and I in the Bible.
That's right.
It talks about this part of the planet Earth. You
Yes, sir.
read it, you're not paying attention to it. But the sign is there. The symbolics of this place is there.
That's right, sir.
It teaches us in Revelation of the woman who stands in the shores of the many waters
That's true.
with a cup of corruption burning in her hand. Is that right? Am I right?
What
Right.
it says.
Begging all nations to come in and commit fornication.
Yes, sir. That's what it does.
So, this woman is in scarlet colored gown. Give me a quick second, brothers.
Take your time, brother.
See, we're in a time where our people don't understand.
That's right.
And that's another thing. Brother Freddie gave me this Bible.
Yes, sir. It's good to look at the something, John.
That's all I giving me the New International Version. See, these Bibles are all different.
That's true.
I have an older Bible. But this is the way they try to smooth things over so it don't sound as rough and hard to you and I. But it says, one of the seven angels who had the seven balls came and said to me, "Come, I will show you the punishment of the great prostitute." The great prostitute, what is a prostitute?
Yes, sir.
Someone who sells herself to men, right?
Yes,
Someone who is, we are taught is unclean. This is not the way of righteousness. We don't have prostitutes. It says, who sit on many waters with her, the kings of the earth. Listen to that. The kings of the earth sit with her. She sells herself to the kings. The kings are paying for her.
That's right.
These are the kings of the earth. They all come here to commit fornication. The people who are here in America, the majority of them, except for the black man and woman that was brought here, all have left their home because of the strict religious rules that they didn't want to abide by. So they sell themselves right here. They're right here. America. It says, with her, the kings of the earth committed adultery and the inhabitants of the earth were intoxicated with her wine of her adultery. They drunk in this lifestyle that America offers everybody.
That's right.
The kings come from the far land and come over here and act different than they do at home.
Think about it.
They drunk and having affairs and adultery and buying prostitutes. This is this wicked world.
Right.
This is the modern day Babylon.
Yes, sir.
It says, then the angel carried me away in the spirit into the desert. There I saw a woman sitting on a scarlet beast that was covered with blasphemy names and had 7 heads and 10 horns. The woman was dressed in purple and scarlet and was glittering with gold and precious stones and pearls. Look at that. This is what our women do. Look at TV. To attract men, women put on glitter, they got glitter makeup, all this makeup.
That's right.
That's a turn off to me.
Yes,
It
sir.
is.
But that is the way the prostitute acts. So our women are acting like that. I mean, you see them all on TV. When they go out to functions, they marked up real. I'm talking about with the loudest colors.
Yes, sir.
This
Ridiculous.
is the way the people are. Our women is following after this prostitute.
Yes, sir.
So brothers and sisters, this is the place that's going to be destroyed.
That's right.
Modern day Babylon.
Yes, sir.
That's right.
Praise be to God.
This woman is dressing herself up to attract you, to attract our men and our women. To love, it means to love this society. We have to give back to them, as the Honorable Elijah Muhammad teaches us. Everything that belongs to them.
That's right.
Everything, every
Yes, sir.
inkling that they have gave us, every thought that they have put into our mind, we must give it back to them.
That's right.
Because
Yes,
this
sir.
place will be destroyed. And if we continue to participate, we will be destroyed. Just
That's
as
right. Take your time, brother.
Think about it.
I don't want to, we could go all in here. But it says, come out of her, my people.
Yes, sir.
It says, come out of her, my people. It didn't say everybody. It said, my people.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
This world will be destroyed.
Yes,
And
sir.
God is telling his people to come out because he wants his people with him. This is the people he wants to come out.
That's right. Yes, sir.
The despised,
Listen.
the rejected, the hated.
Yes, sir.
This is who we want to come out. The ones who were murdered, killed for no reason.
Think about it.
Actually, there was a reason. When they killed one of our brothers in that time, it was to put fear in your heart.
That's right. That's
They
what it
killed today to put fear in our heart.
was. Yes, sir.
They take the black woman, a pregnant black woman, just
That's
to
right.
put fear in the black woman's heart, in the black man's heart, and tie up the trees, or tie up the horses, and split the woman and let the baby fall out. And that is a horrific experience for anybody, to see a woman ripped apart and there's the baby.
Yes, sir.
You covering your eyes, oh my God, I can't believe this. You have to believe it because it's the devil.
Yes, sir.
The devil don't care about you.
He
That's
did.
All
right.
he cares about is himself.
That's
He
right.
the message say he don't even care about his own.
That's right.
He don't care about his own. It
Yes,
says they started killing. Cain killed Abel.
That's right.
They've been killing ever since the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad teaches us.
Yes, sir.
So they don't care about you because they don't care about themselves.
That's it.
They have their civil wars.
Yes,
They don't
sir.
love nothing. They don't love nothing, brothers and sisters. The only thing they love is money.
That's it.
They love money. That's why it says money is the root of all evil.
Yes, sir.
They got you trying to get money any kind of way you can. And that's why our young people are out there in those streets.
Yes,
Can't
sir.
wait. They glamorize all kind of things for our
Right.
young children. It's not for can I get that? And if you can't get it for them, then they go out there and learn how to get it for themselves. They go in the streets and meet somebody and start peddling drugs. Next thing you know, they in a police car. Next thing you know, they in jail. Next thing you know, they in and out of the system. And once you're in and out of the system, as I know people, they continue to go in and out of the system no matter
That's
what.
right. Yes, sir. Yes, they do.
So this is a serious time for us, brothers and
It
sisters.
is. Yes, sir.
Christianity is a murder of our people.
Yes,
right.
it is.
And we must stand up for our people.
That's right.
Yes, sir.
So brothers and sisters, let me bring up Brother Minister. I think he wants to say a few words to you.
Yes, sir.
So I'll bring him.
Yes, sir, sir.
Let's give Brother Yusuf another hand.
Yes, sir.
In the most holy name of Almighty God, who came in the person of Master Farad Muhammad, to whom praises are due. We of the Lost Foundation of Islam and Muslims from North America can never give enough thanks and praise to Almighty God for raising up from among us our divine leader, teacher, and guide, the most honorable Elijah Muhammad.
Yes, sir.
I thank you and I greet you with the greetings of peace and paradise. Salam alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam, sir.
We're happy to see each and every one of you here today. We know that the time we are living in is a very serious time.
Yes, it is.
We are fortunate enough to be living in this day and time.
So praise. Yes, sir.
A time when all the prophets of God wish they could be living in.
Yes, sir.
They prophesied at the time and wished that they could be here to see
Yes, sir.
the manifestation of a defect that was put on our planet. The manifestation of a defect is just people that rule in America.
Right.
That's right. That's a funny thing about this. Christianity, America. I heard news meeting commentator said the greatest leader in the world, the mightiest country in the world. Speaking of America, Obama, the president, he said that everyone should be happy to sit in his presence. And he was talking about Putin, a Russian,
Yes, sir.
who allowed Snowden, who revealed his secrets, to remain in Russia
Yes,
and
sir.
now allow him to come back to America. But think about it. These are the times that it was prophesied of. The man of sin, as the Bible said, would be revealed.
Yes, sir.
Think about it.
He's revealing himself like he has never done before.
Right.
He's been revealing himself in such a way that even his own children are killing him,
Right.
killing their mothers and their fathers.
Think about it.
Why? Because they hear the teaching of the unwise woman and find out for the first time that they are snakes.
That's right.
That they're devils.
Right.
Think about it.
We black people used to get mad at our mothers and fathers because we were born black.
That's true. Yes, sir.
Because we were despised and rejected.
Yes, sir.
Now, white children are angry with their father because they were born devils.
Think about
And they turn on them and kill them.
it. Right?
Every time you turn on your television, you see
hear
where
about
they
somebody.
have
Right.
killed.
Yes, sir.
Killing, as Yusuf said, is a way of life.
Think about it.
They were born killing.
That's right.
6,900 and about 60 years ago,
Yes, sir.
this devil, the white man, was put on a planet.
Think about it.
We're living out of the time we are now in the 15,000 year
Yes, sir.
of our history, which was written in the year 1. The white man was grafted out of us in the year 9,000.
Think about
He was given 6,000 years to rule,
it. Yes, sir.
and that he had freedom to rule as he pleased.
That's right.
This is why it says here in the Bible that you got 6,000 years or 6 days. He said a day to God is like 1,000 years, right?
Yes, sir.
So you have 6 days to do your work.
Think about it.
The 7th day belongs to God.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now what you said in the Bible,
That's what it said.
6,000 years, you do all your wickedness, everything you want to. But that 7,000 years is the day you got to worship God or be put off our planet.
That's right.
Is that right? God's time to rule.
Yes, sir.
People wonder about God. But God and the devil cannot rule at the same time.
That's right. That's right.
There's a war, as they said, going on in heaven. And who got kicked out? The devil. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Heaven is the earth that we are living on. It's not up there in the sky somewhere.
Right. Think about it.
We're living in heaven. But we're catching hell from the devil.
That's right.
Because he has taken over
Yes, sir.
That's right.
and has been ruling. We don't have time to go into the full history of the devil.
Yes,
But I want to touch on a couple of things.
Yes, sir.
As I said before, we're living in the 15,000 years. And we have 9,916 years to go. 9,914 years to go.
Think about it.
Until we reach that 25,000 year end of this.
Yes, sir.
The Adonai Muhammad was the last messenger of God sent. There won't be no more.
That's right.
Because we don't need someone else
That's right.
to come and teach us.
No, praise God. Yes, sir.
The purpose of all the prophets coming was to teach about God and the devil.
That's it.
But the devil was not to be revealed until his time was up.
Yes, sir.
Now his time is up and the Adonai Muhammad is revealing the devil.
Yes, he is. No, praise God.
That veil that was put over your eyes have been removed.
Yes, sir. Yes,
The
sir.
teaching of the Amorite woman removed that.
Yes, sir.
The people in Rome, the Pope is the head of Christianity.
Yes, sir.
The people in Mecca, where the seat of Islam is,
Yes, sir.
they didn't know the reality of God or the devil, or those who knew, like Mama said, would not reveal it. It was kept secret. Because if it had been revealed before the end, or before the last prophet came, then there wouldn't be no need for another prophet. They thought Jesus was the last one.
Yes, sir.
But he said himself, there's one coming after me. Is that right? The Spirit of truth.
That's right.
He will guide you into all truth.
Yes, sir.
So the people have been waiting for that one to come.
Yes, sir.
Even though Jesus prophesied he would come, they're looking for Jesus to come back.
That's right.
That's what they do.
Why would they be looking for Jesus to come back when he said, I go to my Father, you see me no more?
That's right.
That's what he said.
I'm going to teach you that a living dog is better than a dead lion. Why? Because the living know that they shall die.
Right.
But the dead lion or the dead will never have anything to do under the sun anymore.
That's right. Think about it.
So don't look for nobody to come back.
That's it.
Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Like I've said before, I know my mother loved me, my father did too,
Yes, sir.
but I don't want to see them no more.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's right.
I might have a heart attack.
That's right. Yes, sir. For real.
Right.
Black people hate, they're scared of ghosts.
Right.
You be playing a little child, and they tell you what the ghosts is out there in the yard. You better come back in and get done. And they see a shadow. They
They
start
come
coming.
in. Yes, sir. Yes.
Preachers tell me, not smooth, about ghosts all the time.
Yes, sir.
Well, he told me that one night, after he had finished preaching at church, that they didn't have cars back then at that time, they had horses and buggies.
Right. Yes,
He
sir.
said that he was riding his horse back home, and he felt somebody jump on the horse behind him. He was just holding him. And he couldn't get him loose. But he said, and he told him, turn me loose. But that rider kept on holding on to him, you know. He couldn't jump off the horse, and he just said all of a sudden that this man disappeared. But he said that he had never been scared of ghosts before the time he was scared.
Yes, sir.
Things happen in mysterious ways.
Yes, sir.
All right?
Mm.
6,000 years ago, when the white man was made,
Yes, sir. That's right.
as your Bible teaches you in Revelation on the hour of Patmos. John was a prophet.
Yes, sir.
He was a writer.
Yes, sir.
And he saw something happening on the island of Patmos that he started writing it down. And then he said, an angel or Jesus looked, and that was one that looked like the Son of Man. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
They had hands like brass and bunny bunnies. Hair like sheep, lamb's wool. Like lamb's wool. He was describing a black man.
That's right. Yes, sir.
But what John saw is what the people used to sing about in church.
Think about
What
it.
did John see? Because he told him, close the book and don't write no more.
Yes, sir.
And everybody wondered what John saw. John saw the white man being made from the black man.
Yes, sir.
As everybody remember said that parts of Genesis should be in Revelation, part of Revelation should be in Genesis.
Yes, sir.
And the part of Revelation that should be in Genesis is what John saw.
That's right.
Because John saw black people giving birth to lighter and lighter skinned people.
Yes, sir.
The white man tell you, the preacher get up there and tell you what the white man said. The white man said that there was nobody here. So God didn't have nobody to talk to.
Think about it. Think about it.
But he said, let us make man.
That's what it said. Think about that.
Who was he talking to?
Let us.
Himself.
Think about it.
They said, well, he was talking to Jesus, his son. A man can't make a man.
Nah. Think about it.
It takes a man and a woman
Right.
Right.
to
Yes,
make a
sir.
man.
Right.
That's right.
Now, Jesus was not even thought of in Genesis.
That's true.
After the white man was made on our Patmos, he was sent by Yaakov, his father, who was taught that they should rule for 600 years. He was sent into the Holy Land.
Yes, sir.
When he was sent into the Holy Lands, he was said, I want you to go in there and make trouble.
That's right.
This is how you're going to be able to rule.
That's what he did.
So you go in there and you see Mr. Hassan, and you go and say, well, Mr. Hassan said, I saw your wife in the alley with another man.
That's what they do.
So the man goes and turns on the woman, listen to the devil.
Think about it.
He doing just what he said,
That's
And,
what he did.
Adam and Eve.
Yes, sir.
So the man and the woman began to fight. Disunity began to spread.
Yes, sir.
And they were spreading out. So the devil writes about himself. And you read the book about the Arabian Nights,
Yes, sir.
That's right.
Think about it.
where all these people were rounded up. You see, Muslims with swords, look at the chin, bring them out, cut their head off, and put them in the cave of Torah, running them across the Arabian desert
Yes, sir.
into the hillsides and caves of Europe.
That's what.
You think that's not in the Bible?
That's right.
Sure it's there.
Yes, sir. Yes, it is.
That's where they stayed for 2,000 years
Yes, sir.
on all fours, crawling around because they didn't know how to build houses, so they go and build a cave in the mountainside to get out of the weather. They crawl up in the caves, and they were on all fours,
Yes, sir.
and they had the wild jacket. Black women don't know why the white woman loved the dog so much.
Yes, sir.
That's right.
But she wanted what the white woman wanted. The white woman have a dog as her lover.
Yes, sir.
Right.
Think about it.
And the black woman, because the white woman got a dog, she want a dog.
That's what they do.
She want to look at just like the white woman. See, I don't like attracts. Here in America, we have people following the ways of unrighteousness.
Yes, sir.
Why? Because we are attracted to it. But let us go on
Teach.
in my conclusion.
Yes, sir.
In Hebrews, in the 11th chapter, the 35th verse, it says, I won't go back all the way because it's talking about faith and belief. But it says, women receive their dead raised to life again, and others were tortured, not accepting the deliverance that they might obtain a better resurrection. Not talking about the black man, it's talking about the white man. And others had trials of cruel mockings and scorn. Ye, moreover, of bonds and imprisonment. This is when they were going throughout Asia, rounding up all these devils to set them to the cave. Said they were stoned. They were sawn asunder, were tempted, were slain with the sword. They wandered about in sheepskins and goatskins, being destitute, afflicted, and tormented. This is what happened. The devil had a secret organization called Mason.
Yes, sir. That's right.
But they put on goatskin to cover their nudeness.
Yes, sir.
And they practiced what happened to them 6,000 years ago. That's why it's such a secret to get information, because you start learning the truth.
Yes, sir.
But anyway, it goes on to say, of whom the world was not worthy. They wandered in the deserts and in mountains and in the dens and caves of the earth. Think about it. Talking about white people. They wandered in the desert and the dens and caves of the earth. They did describe them to a T.
Yes, sir.
And these all, having obtained a good report of the faith, received not the promise. They had a chance to do right for 6,000 years,
Yes, sir.
but they refused. God having provided some better thing for us, that they without us should not be made perfect.
Right.
They're not perfect,
That's right.
but we are.
Yes, sir.
That's why Jesus told them there's none good, no not. They were born in sin and they will die in sin. Is that right? They came in the church that Jews and Gentiles.
That's what they said.
Black people think they're Gentiles. But Gentile, you look the word up in the dictionary, means those other than Jews.
That's right.
It means white people who will not believe in the Jewish way of life, because the Jewish way of life, as the Honorable has taught us, stick more to the Muslim way of life.
Yes, sir.
They're closer to the Muslim way of life because they don't eat pork. And they believe more in the old scriptures.
Yes,
But they
sir.
are the head of the Christian religion, or the Jewish religion, which they changed. And here we are today. The devil have deceived the world.
Yes, he has.
We, the black man and woman, have to be careful with our
Yes,
children.
sir. Yes, sir.
Thank you, brothers and sisters, for bringing their children.
Yes, sir.
Because in the church, they will be taught what they're hearing today.
Yes, sir. That's right.
They have been saved from the streets. Because, as the other one on the top, that our children are endangered species.
Yes, sir.
They're endangered species.
That's right.
God said, don't touch or harm a hair on their head.
That's what he said.
So we have to keep our children out of harm's way.
That's right. Yes, sir.
Because they can easily be snared out there
Think
in
about
the
it.
streets.
Oh,
That's what it's all about.
that's right.
It's a game
Yes, sir.
they play.
Think
But it's a
about
serious game.
it. Yes, sir, it is.
They play with death
So,
and destruction.
Mm.
And don't know it until it's too late.
That's right.
And a lot of them are happy. Or think they're happy to join a game.
Right.
This society, what do they do? They keep the black child's mind off of reality.
yes, sir.
They build expensive buildings and everything. And they think all they need in the black community is some basketball hoops.
Right.
And when you go out there, that's where all these games are. When we were over at the Boys and Girls Club, there would be hundreds of them next door in the building.
Yes, sir.
Playing basketball, not one would come to our meeting. Think about it.
That's right.
Here we are teaching the rise and resurrection of the black man and woman, and they're over there playing basketball.
That's right.
Hundreds, be so many people out there, you couldn't find how that place to park.
Yes, sir.
But they wouldn't come. This was something that shows you the direction that the way about it.
Yes, sir.
Be thankful for your children.
Yes, sir.
And your children be thankful to your mothers and fathers for raising you
Right.
this far.
That's right. Think about
There's not a better place you could be.
it. Yes,
Right.
sir.
Pray out loud that He keeps you in His love.
That's right. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Because it is the future of our nation.
Yes, it is. All praise to God.
You're the future kings and queens of the planet Earth.
That's right.
Yes, sir.
God want to take you about all these lynchings across the country. Got
Yes, sir.
pictures and everything, describe them all.
That's right.
And it shows a young black man, he put a rope around his neck and dropped him off a bridge. And he was hanging there. And his mother started running, saying she's gonna go and tell somebody. And they grabbed her and put her on a rope and hung her on the tree, and she died right there with the son.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Think about it.
Think about it.
Who could she run and tell? There was no unity, no love, only fear. The Bible teaches you the fear of the Lord is the beginning of understanding.
Yes, sir.
But how can you fear the Lord when you don't know the Lord?
Yes, sir.
Think about it.
You think Jesus is God,
That's what they say.
but you don't fear Jesus. You fear the white man.
Right?
Is that right?
Yes, sir.
You don't fear God, you fear the white man. You go out there doing something wrong. You don't look up and see if Jesus or God is watching you. You look around and see if the white man's out there. Is that right?
That's right.
That's who you fear.
Yes, sir.
So we have to understand, brothers and sisters. We're at the end of our journey.
That's right.
And it's time to thank Allah for His blessing.
Yes, sir.
Remember, you didn't hear this in the church because the church is not going to teach you the truth.
That's right. Yes, sir.
You heard it from the teachers of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad.
That's right. All praise be to God.
They have had this book for many years. And there's over 80 versions of the Bible printed.
Yes, sir.
Every time you go, every year, there's another new version coming out. And people stay in the bookstore looking at different Bibles. Which one is my Bible?
That's
And each one is telling you a different thing.
right.
Changing a little bit, but say, well, they didn't mean this. This is what it meant.
That's what they say.
So, brothers and sisters, as I greet you, when I came, I'll greet you as I go. The greetings of peace and paradise. Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam, sir.
Brothers and sisters, I hope y'all have gotten some understanding of the teachings of the most honorable Elijah Muhammad that he got from Almighty God, Allah in person, Master Quran Muhammad.
Yes, sir.
At this time, you any questions? Anybody have any questions for the minister?
No, sir.
Let us all please stand.
To teach you that a living dog is better than a dead lion. Why? Because the living know that they shall die.
Right.
But the dead lion or the dead will never have anything to do under the sun anymore.
That's right. Think about it.
So don't look for nobody to come back.
That's it.
Is that right?
Yes, sir.
But I've said before, I know my mother loved me, my father did too,
Yes, sir.
but I don't want to see them no more.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's right.
I might have a heart attack.
That's right. Yes, sir. For real.
Right.
Black people hate, they're scared of ghosts.
That's true.
Right.
You be playing a little child, and they tell you the ghosts is out there in the yard, you better come back in and get done. You just see a shadow. So he told me that one night he told me after he had finished preaching at church that they didn't have cars back then at that time. They had horses and buggies.
You right, yes,
He
sir.
said that he was riding his horse back home and he felt somebody jump on the horse behind him. He was just holding him. And he couldn't get him loose. But he said, and he told him, turn me loose. But that rider kept on holding on to him, you know. He couldn't jump off the horse. And he just said all of a sudden that this man disappeared. But he said that he had never been scared of ghosts before. Now he was scared.
Yes, sir.
Things happen in mysterious ways.
Yes, sir.
All right?
Mm.
6,000 years ago, when the white man was made, as your Bible teaches you in Revelation on the hour of Patmos. John was a prophet.
Yes, sir.
He was a writer. And he saw something happening on the island of Patmos that he started writing it down. And then he said, an angel or Jesus looked, and that was one that looked like the Son of Man. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Said he had hands like brass and bunny bunnies. Hair like sheep, lamb's wool. Like lamb's wool. He was describing a black man.
That's right.
Sir.
Yes, sir.
But what John saw is what the people used to sing about in church.
Think about
What
it.
did John see? Because he told him, close the book and don't write no more.
Yes, sir.
And everybody wondered what John saw. John saw the white man being made from the black man.
Yes, sir.
As Ellen White Mama said that parts of Genesis should be in Revelation, part of Revelation should be in Genesis.
Yes, sir.
And the part of Revelation that should be in Genesis is what John saw.
That's right.
Because John saw black people giving birth to lighter and lighter skinned people.
Yes, sir.
The white man tell you, the preacher get up there and tell you what the white man said. The white man said that there was nobody here. So God didn't have nobody to talk to.
Think about it. Think about it.
But he said, let us make man.
That's what it said. Think about that.
Who was he talking to?
Let us.
Himself.
Think about it.
They said, well, he was talking to Jesus, his son. A man can't make a man.
Nah. Think about it.
It takes a man and a woman
Right.
Right.
to make a
Yeah.
man.
Right.
That's right.
Now, Jesus was not even thought of in Genesis.
That's true.
After the white man was made on the island of Patmos, he was sent by Yaqub, his father, who was taught that they should rule for 6,000 years. He was sent into the Holy Land.
Yes, sir.
When he was sent into the Holy Lands, he said, I want you to go in there and make trouble.
That's right.
This is how you're going to be able to rule.
That's what he did.
So you go in there and you see Mr. Hassan, and you go and say, well, Mr. Hassan said, I saw your wife in the alley with another man.
Yes, sir.
That's what they do.
So the man goes and turns on his woman, listen to the devil.
Think about it.
He doing just what he said,
That's
And,
what he did.
Adam and Eve.
Yes, sir.
So the man and the woman began to fight. Disunity began to spread.
Yes, sir.
And they were spreading out. So the devil writes about himself. And you read the book about the Arabian Nights,
Yes, sir.
That's right.
Think about it.
where all these people were rounded up. You see, Muslims with swords. Look at the tent, bring them out, cut their head off, and put them in the cave of Torah. Running them across the Arabian desert
Yes, sir.
into the hillsides and caves of Europe.
That's what.
You think that's not in the Bible?
That's right.
Sure it's there.
Yes, sir. Yes, it is.
That's where they stayed for 2,000 years
Yes, sir.
on all fours, crawling around because they didn't know how to build houses, so they go and build a cave in the mountainside to get out of the weather. They crawl up in the caves, and they were on all fours,
Yes, sir.
and they had the wild jacket. Black women don't know why the white woman loved the dog so much.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's right.
But she wanted what the white woman wanted. The white woman have a dog as her lover.
Yes, sir.
Right.
Think about it.
And the black woman, because the white woman got a dog, she want a dog.
That's what they do.
She want to look at just like the white woman. See, I don't like attracts. Here in America, we have people following the ways of unrighteousness.
Yes, sir.
Why? Because we are attracted. But let us go on
Teach.
in my conclusion.
Yes, sir.
In Hebrews, in the 11th chapter, the 35th verse, it says, I want to go back all the way because it's talking about faith and belief. But it says, women receive their dead, raised to life again, and others were touched, not accepting the deliverance that they might obtain a better resurrection. Not talking about the black man, it's talking about the white man. And others had trials of cruel mockings and scorn. Ye, moreover, of bonds and imprisonment. This is when they were going throughout Asia, rounding up all these devils to set them to the cave. Said they were stoned. They were sawn asunder, were tempted, were slain with the sword. They wandered about in sheepskins and goatskins, being destitute, afflicted, and tormented. This is what happened. The devil had a secret organization called Mason.
Yes, sir. That's right.
Where they put on goat skin to cover their nudeness.
Yes, sir.
And they practiced what happened to them 6,000 years ago. That's why it's such a secret to get information, because you start learning the truth.
Yes, sir.
But anyway, it goes on to say, of whom the world was not worthy. They wandered in the deserts and in mountains and in the dens and caves of the earth. Talking about white people. They wandered in the desert and the dens and caves of the earth. They didn't describe them to a T.
Yes, sir.
And these all, having obtained a good report of the faith, received not the promise. They had a chance to do right for 6,000 years,
Yes, sir.
but they refused. God having provided some better thing for us, that they without us should not be made perfect.
Right.
They're not perfect,
That's right.
but we are.
Yes, sir.
That's why Jesus told them there's none good, no not. They were born in sin and they will die in sin. Is that right? You're taking the church that Jews and Gentiles.
That's what they said.
Black people think they're Gentiles. They know they're not Jews. They think they're Gentiles. But Gentile, look the word up in the dictionary, means those other than Jews.
That's right.
It means white people who will not believe in the Jewish way of life, because the Jewish way of life, as the Bible taught us, stick more to the Muslim way of life.
Yes, sir.
They're closer to the Muslim way of life because they don't eat pork. And they believe more in the old scriptures.
Yes.
But they are the head of the Christian religion, or the Jewish religion, which they achieved. And here we are today. The devil have deceived the world.
Yes, he has.
We, the black man and woman, have to be careful with our
Yes,
children.
sir. Yes, sir.
Thank you, brothers and sisters, for bringing their children.
Yes, sir.
Because in the church, they will be taught what they're hearing today.
Yes, sir. That's right.
They have been saved from the streets. Because, as the other line on the top, that our children are endangered species.
Yes, sir.
They're endangered species.
That's right.
God said, don't touch or harm a hair on their head.
That's what he said.
So we have to keep our children out of harm's way.
That's right. Yes, sir.
Because they can easily be snared out there
Think
in
about
the
it.
streets.
Oh,
That's what it's all about.
that's right.
It's a game
Yes, sir.
they play.
Think
But it's a
about
serious game.
it. Yes, sir, it is.
They play with death
So,
and destruction.
Mm.
And don't know it until it's too late.
That's right.
And a lot of them are happy. Or think they're happy to join a game.
Right.
This society, what do they do? They keep the black child's mind off of reality.
Yes,
sir.
They build expensive buildings and everything black community is in basketball hoops.
Right.
And when you go out there, that's where all these games are. So when we were over at the Boys and Girls Club, there would be hundreds of them next door in the building.
Yes, sir.
Playing basketball, not one would come out. Think about it.
That's right.
Here we are teaching the rise and resurrection of the black man and woman, and they're over there playing basketball.
That's right.
Hundreds, be so many people out there, you couldn't find how that place to park.
Yes, sir.
But they wouldn't come. This was something that shows you the direction that the way about it.
Yes, sir.
Be thankful for your children.
Yes, sir.
And your children be thankful to your mothers and fathers for raising you
That's right.
this far.
That's right. Think about it.
There's not a better place you could be.
Yes,
Right.
sir.
Pray out loud that He keeps you in His love.
That's right. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Because it is the future of our nation.
Yes, it is. All praise to God.
You're the future kings and queens of the planet Earth.
That's right.
Yes, sir.
God want to take you off that tree and put you on
Think
the other
about
side.
it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Think about it in this book where it shows you about all these lynchings across the country.
Yes,
That
sir.
pictures and everything describe them all. And it shows a young black man. He put a rope around his neck and dropped him off a bridge. And he was hanging there. And his mother started running, said she's going to go and tell somebody. And they grabbed her and put her on a rope and hung her on the tree, and she died right there with the king's son. Think about it.
Think about it.
Who could she run and tell? There was no unity, no love, only fear. The Bible teaches you the fear of the Lord is the beginning of understanding.
Yes, sir.
But how can you fear the Lord when you don't know the Lord?
Yes, sir.
Think about it.
You think Jesus is God,
That's what they say.
but you don't fear Jesus. You fear the white man.
Right?
Is that right?
Yes, sir.
You don't fear God, you fear the white man. You go out there doing something wrong. You don't look up and see if Jesus or God is watching you. You look around and see if the white man's out there. Is that right?
That's right.
That's who you fear. So we have to understand, brothers and sisters. We're at the end of our journey.
That's right.
And it's time to thank Allah for His blessing.
Yes, sir.
Remember, you didn't hear this in the church because the church is not going to teach you the truth.
That's right. Yes, sir.
You heard it from the teachings of the Honorable Elijah.
That's right. All praise be to God.
They have had this book for many years. And there's over 80 versions of the Bible printed.
Yes, sir.
Every time you go, every year, there's another new version coming out. And people stay in the bookstore looking at different Bibles. Which one is my Bible?
That's
And each one is telling you a different thing.
right.
Changing a little bit, but say, well, they didn't mean this. This is what it meant.
That's what they say.
So, brothers and sisters, as I greet you, when I came, I'll greet you as Greed is a piece of paradise. Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam, sir.
Brothers and sisters, I hope y'all have gotten some understanding of the teachings of the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad that he got from Almighty God, divine person, Master Quran Muhammad.
Yes, sir.
At this time, you question? Anybody have any questions for the minister?
No, sir.
Let us all please stand. Palm Beach Universal newspaper will be coming to you soon.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Next day or so. This is a paper that is put out by the Brothers of the Nation of Islam,
Yes, sir.
the unit. This is not my paper, this is not Brother Minister's paper, this is our paper.
Yes,
It's
sir.
for us, by us. So this paper here, I feel, will move black man and woman.
Yes, sir.
Will let them know that we are all one.
That's right.
The monies and things will go to benefit the people.
That's right. Yes, it is.
It's not going into my pocket or Brother Freddie's pocket.
That's
It's
right.
going to do something for self.
Think
And
about
that's
it.
what's so great about this paper.
Yes, sir.
It is the black man and woman paper.
That's it.
So brothers and sisters, let us